Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to talk about some good news coming through this month. February, not all negative. Yay! We don't like all negative, right? So today I want to talk about updates that are upcoming to your Mining Mondays. And this has been something, and I'm obviously speaking of the Latinum Rush event where you've got the solo leaderboard, the milestone, and the alliance leaderboard. And since the Fuchsia came out, there's been a lot of discussion about scoring, the metrics used, and what would be better in terms of providing feedback. We did have slight changes to it a week ago. Now, with more of that coming, because this is something that we do every Monday, Mining Monday, our favorite time in Star Trek Fleet Command. We will be seeing another edition or a new reiteration of this event. And I think it's a good one. And we want to talk about the details of that here. And I've got an announcement on the official Discord and everything. But since not everyone uses Discord, whether it be mine, the official one, DJs, or any of the content creator Discords, you have it now here, and we'll post it on Facebook as well. So let's start talking about what is going to change. The initial things to really kind of keep in mind are, concentrated Latinum is going to be the focus. So, I mean, if you're looking out there, we've already made or seen changes to the Fuchsia when it comes to things like warp range, and concentrated Latinum nodes for the moment have kind of calmed down. A lot of people have built a stockpile of this, and their Fuchsias can all go mine at their heart's content, or they'll throw some bigger ships on it, if they've got Eric and Fess unlocked already. And some people have got Quark unlocked, which, to be honest, I'm kind of jealous of. Everybody in my Discord has been talking about they have Quark, and it seems like I'm the only one without Quark. I'm only a few shards away, but guess it's just Rev Deuce's RNG, which, as we all know in this game, is awful. But don't worry, it's terrible in every game. So what I want to do is we're going to rotate the screen real quick. Bam! And this is the announcement. I'm going to go through it detail by detail. You'll see this in action on Monday, but I think it's great for y'all to get it now. Y'all can also provide a little bit of feedback. But I'm going to read it out to you. We'll talk about point by point. But this is based off player feedback, not just from content creators or moderators or any of that, but collectively tickets that you've sent in and just general feedback that's been given. So thank you for sharing your feedback around recent events changing or recent changes to the Latinum Rush events. To continue improving on this weekly event, we'll be making several adjustments that will take place this Monday, the 28th of February. Alliance Leaderboard. Scoring for raw Latinum mining will return to 5 points each. It had been reduced down to 1, which is a big gripe for a lot of players. Scoring for concentrated Latinum will go to 50 points each. So they are raising the standard Latinum bar up, but to make sure that the focus is still on the Fuchsia, they are making the concentrate even higher. But if you do not have a Fuchsia, you still should be able to now easily navigate through this event, whereas before you might have been struggling to participate or help your alliance. Solo leaderboard changes. Scoring for raw Latinum will return to 5 points, while raw Latinum rating will be -5 +5. Scoring for concentrated mining and rating will also go to 50 points and be +50, -50. So basically the same pattern that we have for regular Latinum, we're taking to concentrated Latinum, but simply upping the factor of importance to the Fuchsia and concentrated Latinum, because as you level up, and one of the good changes they've made to this for some of the higher level players in the 40s, especially 50 plus, is it has improved a great deal when it comes to how it operates in those areas. And what I mean by that is payouts are better, and it's actually worth doing for a lot of players that have started to skip Mining Monday. Also, this is a big one here for the solo leaderboard. Devore parts were returning for level 36 plus players. Now, if you remember in the previous iteration of this event, the Devore had kind of gotten scaled back. It was all focused on Fuchsia. And procuring Fuchsia parts is already really, really difficult. But for those players who weren't able to even get the Fuchsia yet through scrapping their Devore at tier 9, level 41 in XP, you can now get Devore parts in that solo leaderboard to help you work on that process, or go through other Devores or whatever it is you want to do. Because remember, we do recommend not only having the Devore Fuchsia, but having an original Devore as well. You want both of them. And to just navigate a question that I still get asked quite a bit, what if I've got a Devore, I scrap it, do I keep my refinery? Your refinery will stay the same down here in your Latinum refinery if you scrap a max Devore. You will keep whatever level tier refinery you have. So don't worry about that if you have to scrap your Devore. You do want to have a Devore so you can keep that raw Latinum going, the original Latinum, but you do want to make sure you get a Fuchsia as quickly as possible, my recommendation. Now here's the solo milestone changes, which are going to affect, I think, a lot of the players, and probably the talking point we'll hit up on the most. Scoring for raw Latinum mining and rating will both return at 5 points each, while concentrated mining and rating will increase to 50, which is what we talked about in the solo leaderboard. For the owners of the Fisha specifically, we're also increasing milestones to adjust for the concentrated Latinum points and adding 2 Quark shards for the final milestone. Lastly, material awards for all players level 36 plus will be increased to previous levels. We hope these changes will make your Mining Monday more rewarding, and we'll continue to listen to your feedback. Live long and prosper. So Star Trek Mining Command getting an update here. Now let's talk about the solo milestone. The rating aspect, the mining aspect, we know. We already can kind of prepare for what that looks like. But to go even further, you're seeing the milestones for Fisha owners getting raised, which makes sense because you're getting 50 points per mine, but they're also making the rewards better and even giving officer sourcing. And now it looks like we're going to have Quark as a permanent addition to sourcing on Mining Monday, as we have with Khan in Swarm Sunday. Now, Swarm Sunday still needs an update, and that's been promised to us, Scopely, for a long time. And if you're watching this video and you want it to get updated, like the video, subscribe, and leave your comment so that they can hear it and know we haven't forgotten about Swarm Sunday. But Mining Monday getting a full-fledged update, and now for Fisha owners, including a way to source Quark, who I'm like 11 shards short of. Like, I'm getting close, but my RNG has just not been great, as some of you have probably had in the Dabo wheel, because even though I've done the SMS and I've done the leaderboard, I still don't have it. Obviously didn't win the leaderboard. So, material awards for all level 36 players will be increased to previous levels. Another big positive there. Anytime we see increased rewards, we get what? Happy! Yay! Happy! We like increased rewards. Those are good for everybody. Who can complain about increased rewards? So, overall, I think you're seeing a drastic improvement based on feedback. And now we are going to hopefully see this update be one that carries us. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect. And to be honest with you, and you know what, I'll put these back on the screen real quick before we wrap up this episode. There were a couple things in here that they asked our opinions on, and we made slight changes. And one of the things that they're worried about was the decrease in points. How should you create that system? And there's so many different elements of this you got to worry about. I mean, you don't want people doing exploits with just loading up Fishas and hitting them just for pure points. All this stuff gets thought about and considered. At the end of the day, this was considered the fair and equitable, trying to address as many of the issues that you, the players, had with the event as possible, and then also trying to make it to where even if you weren't kind of up to date, I guess is the word is. And you know what? Some players aren't. I'm sitting here with a tier 8.5 discovery. I was not where I needed to be when it came to my discovery. I wasn't where I needed to be when it came to the Fisha, and that's why I had to be like, oh man, pull out that, what's the Amex card for poor people? I've got Discover. I don't even have Amex. I don't think I qualify for American Express. All these people with their fancy black cards and all that. No, I'm not on the big levels. I got a Discover card. It's a Discover It card, I think. I don't even remember. I don't know. Anyway, randomness. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that's just Rev. This is the point where I should probably shut up now. In fact, I'm going to make it even worse. Look, I'm going to make my face really big. Watch this. Whoa. Rev has completely lost the plot. Okay. I should probably make it smaller now. All right, so we're going to wrap up here. I want to know what you think about these updates to Mining Monday. Gosh, I make the goofiest videos. I want to know what you think about the updates here to Mining Monday and to give continued feedback, because I don't think any system is perfect, and feedback from you will hopefully return in a great way where we get positive feedback. Now, if you're curious how to do that, you can do that in a couple different ways. Facebook comments, YouTube comments, Discord. Discord is one of the main places that I point to because it's, I guess, the main hub where I'm at, where DJ's at, where the Discord moderators are at. But you can provide feedback anywhere, and we do try to get to it and read it, and definitely on YouTube, because we know they watch the YouTube videos that content creators put out and the streams that content creators put out. So wherever you want to find it best, drop your feedback in, and hopefully more good things can happen in the coming weeks than some of the negatives that we've had the past couple weeks. February may be starting off rough, but thankfully we're getting some good changes. Let me know. Y'all are amazing. Live long and prosper. Stay safe for the Space Cowboys. Deuces. That's me, your favorite friendly neighborhood content creator. And I will see y'all on the next video. So, yeah, bye.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.